think you don't always notice the moments life changes. Sometimes it's quiet, not dramatic, not sudden, just different. I remember waking up one morning and the house felt still. Not empty exactly, just still. No packed lunches to make. No noisy arguments over mismatched socks. Just the sound of the fridge humming and Frankie's paws padding softly across the floor. The busy years, they had passed, and I hadn't realized they were leaving. I used to think a full life meant motion. Appointments, projects, deadlines. And if the calendar wasn't full, maybe I wasn't doing enough. But now I see it differently. Full doesn't have to mean fast. Sometimes it means deep. It's the depth of a moment, not the speed of it, that stays with you. Like the way Frankie leans her head into my knee when I sit down, or how my partner hums quietly while folding laundry. Those things don't rush, and maybe we shouldn't either. There's something nobody tells you about aging. You will grieve versions of yourself. The energetic fixer, the provider, the one who always said, "I'll handle it." And letting go of those roles, that's not always graceful. But what I've found is this: when you release who you were, you make space for who you are. You become more real, more rooted, less caught up in proving, and more interested in being. I used to chase joy like it was some big event. Vacations, milestones, celebrations. But these days, joy shows up in the little things. A hot mug of tea on a cold morning. The smell of rain hitting the sidewalk. Sitting with my partner in comfortable silence. No words needed. We've lived enough life to know the ordinary is extraordinary. You just have to be still long enough to see it. People ask what I've lost as I've aged. And sure, my knees aren't what they used to be. Names take longer to surface, but I've gained so much more. I've gained clarity, the ability to say no without guilt, the peace of knowing that not everything needs my opinion or reaction. And maybe most of all, I've gained the strength to be soft, to be kind without expecting anything in return, to speak gently to myself and others. That took me decades to learn. There are days when the quiet gets loud, when memories echo in the walls, when you wonder if your best days are behind you. But here's what I believe. The quiet isn't empty. It's full of space, for thought, for healing, for rediscovering who you are without all the noise. It's in the quiet I've had my clearest thoughts and my deepest laughs. Because Frankie, she always does something ridiculous when I least expect it. I don't measure wealth in numbers anymore. I measure it in slow mornings, in handwritten notes from my kids, in the way my partner still reaches for my hand after all these years. That's the kind of life I want to keep building. Not flashy, not fast, just honest, and deeply, deeply rich in meaning. Each night, I ask myself the same question. It's not, did I do enough? Not, was I productive? It's this, how do I want to feel with the time I have left? If the answer is light, peaceful, loved, then I let that be enough, because these days, enough feels like everything. Thanks for sitting with me. If this brought something up for you, maybe a memory, maybe a shift in how you're thinking, I hope you'll leave a comment. We're all figuring this out together, and if you've got your own version of these lessons, share them. That's how wisdom grows, when we pass it along. See you in the next one.